Raven Elise TV.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Raven and welcome to the very first Wow African Wednesday. Probably like,
what the heck is that?
Well, it's a new series that I'm starting on my channel this year. I am the new hair YouTube ambassador for Wow African Hair, and I'm going to be bringing you a new hair tutorial every single Wednesday from now on. So we're calling it Wow African Wednesday because I'm going to be using all different types of products from WowAfrican.com. They offer full lace wigs, partial lace wigs, bundles, closures, everything you could need in terms of hair. They offer it, and it comes in all different textures and colors and lengths and just everything. They have everything, and they have affordable prices, and I just really love Wow African. I think it's the perfect company for a girl like you. So yeah, this is the first Wow African Wednesday. So the first tutorial that I'm bringing you is this look right here, and this hairstyle is actually inspired by Zendaya. She wore a similar look like this on the red carpet at the AMA Awards. So if you are interested in seeing how to achieve this look with a curly lace wig from WowAfrican.com, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I am going to be bald for the first part of this video because I have my hair slicked back and just in a little tiny ponytail in the back. My hair is still kind of short, and doing cornrows is just too much work and I hate it, and I'm not good at braiding. So this is actually usually what I do for underneath my wigs. I just slick my hair down, put a few bobby pins in it, and make a little ponytail, and it's a nice flat surface to put my wigs on top of. So this is going to be a very detailed talk through tutorial. I want to make sure you guys understand the full process of applying and making a curly wig look natural. So this is the box that the wig comes in. It just says Wow African. It has the little website, and it comes in a nice sturdy cardboard box, which I love this because it never gets squished in the mail. Some other hair companies use thinner type of packaging and it gets all bent and squished, and you can't really reuse the box because the box just gets destroyed. But these hold up really well, and you can put your wig back in here and store it like that. So it just opens up like this, and the first thing that you will see is just some information, and then you will see your wig packaged in a plastic bag, and it'll tell you your wig information on the bag as well. So when you first take out the wig, it's going to have a hairnet around it just to keep all the hair in one place. You can just take that off, and it might be stuffed with some paper to just help keep the shape of the cap. It is a full lace wig, so that means that there are no tracks in this wig. It's completely hand-tied hair to the lace, and it just has two combs on either side to help secure it, as well as the elastic band on the nape of the neck to also tighten it if you need to. And it does come with the excess lace so that you can kind of customize the hairline when you cut this off if you so choose. And it just has that nice light brown lace so that it will look like your scalp wherever you part it on this whole wig. Now, first looking at this wig, you might think to yourself that it is way too thin and not as big and curly as you would like it to be, but that's just because this is the original state of the wig. They have to kind of squeeze it together and pack it up so that they can send it to you, but it's up to you to actually style it and fluff it out. And we are going to be fluffing this out quite a bit because we are going for that really full, voluminous, curly look that Zendaya wore to the AMAs. So the first thing you want to do is just cut off this excess lace right here. So I'm just going to take my scissors and snip that right off. And like I said, this is your chance to customize the hairline if you want to. You can like create a widow's peak. You can create your own personal lumps and bumps to match your own hairline. But usually I kind of just cut it straight off. So just carefully cut along the hairline. Try not to cut into the hairline too much in places that you're not actually trying to, because that will just reduce the amount of baby hairs that you have. So you don't want to like cut off all your baby hairs on accident. And there is going to be excess lace here at the nape of the neck as well, so just snip that off. So there we go. So now to achieve a more voluminous look, what we're going to do is actually co-wash this wig. And this is a good step to do for basically all of your lace wigs. Any hair that you order in terms of bundles and everything too, you always want to co-wash it first because you don't want to wear the hair straight out of the box most of the time. One, because it can still have that factory smell to it, and two, it's just not wearable straight out of the box. You need to wash it, you need to style it yourself for the most part. So we are going to be co-washing this, and all that means is submerging this in water, getting it soaking wet, covering it with conditioner, letting it sit for maybe a couple of minutes, and making sure that you rinse the conditioner out really well. So it's fine if you want to get the whole entire thing wet. Even if you get this whole part wet, it's fine. It will dry. It's not going to hurt the wig. It's not going to ruin the wig at all. You can get this whole entire thing wet. So I like to just take this to my bathtub, like I said, wet it down, cover it in conditioner, and rinse it out, and it'll be softer. It'll kind of take away some of the wigginess of it, and it'll smell much better as well if you use a nice smelling conditioner. One thing to pay attention to when you're working with curly hair, especially a kinkier curl like this one, you want to make sure that you're not tangling it when you wash it. You want to have everything going down in the right direction. You don't want to just scrunch it up and start scrubbing it around, because it will get tangled. Just like if you have naturally curly hair, you probably know that you want to be careful when you're washing it so that you're not tangling it up. So just take extra care with that, and yeah, just use a nice conditioner. You could even use the same conditioner that you use on your curly hair if you have curly hair, or some conditioner that is better for curly hair. You want to treat this as if it is your real hair, because these lace wigs are not the cheapest thing in the world, and you want them to last a long time, so you want to treat it with care. Okay, so I just got done co-washing the wig. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's still damp. I'm actually going to make a completely separate video all in detail about how to wash a lace wig. So don't worry if you need a more detailed tutorial on that. That is going to be coming soon. But yeah, so the wig is damp now, and I'm just going to towel dry most of the water out, and then I'm going to put it on my head and start styling it. So my hair is already prepped. I'm just gonna put my netted wig cap on. And I'm just placing my wig cap a little bit behind my hairline and bringing it around the back like so. And then you just put it on front side first and bring it around the back and flip the hair over. Wow. And then I'm going to be placing this behind my hairline a little bit like so. And then placing the combs, just slide those into my hair. Slide the other one in, and then that makes it nice and secure. And honestly, I could actually adjust the back a little bit just to make it a little bit tighter, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. It's good enough for this video, but you do want to make sure that if you need to, you adjust the adjustable strap to make it real tight to your head so you know it's not going anywhere. So now that we look like a wet mop, we are going to start styling the hair. And first thing I'm going to do is create my part. So you guys saw I already had a side part in my natural hair, so I'm just going to kind of follow that and part this wig to the side. So I'll just take my rat tail comb so I can get a nice sharp part. And having the wig be a little bit behind your natural hairline and having your own baby hairs kind of pulled out really helps it look a lot more natural. Right now the part is pretty much invisible just because all this curly hair is real thick right there. So we are going to go back and make the part look way more natural after the hair is dry and everything. But I'm going to come back to that at the very end. And this hair is so luxurious. I'm not even joking, you guys. When it comes to curly hair, it can be a little bit harder to find hair that's still soft but still has that kinky curl to it. It can easily be kind of dry feeling, but this hair is so soft, especially after just co-washing it. And I just used some cheap conditioner, honestly, but the hair feels amazing. It's so bouncy, it's tangle free, it's not shedding, and it's really soft. So this is like high quality hair. I'm not even joking. WowAfrican uses virgin Brazilian hair for their wigs, so it's not going to be synthetic or anything. This is a real human hair wig, and it feels like it. Okay, so before I move further, I'm just going to put a little bit of argan oil in this hair just to maintain the moisture and shine, just really a tiny bit. This hair really does not need any products because it's beautiful on its own. Straight after co-washing it, you honestly could get away with not even putting anything on it, but I just want to make sure that I seal that moisture in. So I'm putting a little bit of oil and focusing it on the ends. So now I'm just running my fingers through this hair now that it's pretty much towel dried. It's still damp, But I just want to run my fingers through to make sure that I'm really separating the curls, because the curls were very compacted. So you want to separate them so that you can get the most volume and body out of your wig, and make sure you get the back. So it's just separating really nicely, as you can see the texture. It's really, really pretty. So this hair is still pretty damp from the co-washing, so in order to finish styling it and get it completely dry, I am going to be using my blow dryer with a diffuser. And you can obviously let the hair air dry if you want to, and that might be better just because you will be avoiding putting heat on it, because the less heat the better when it comes to curly hair. But to speed up the process, because I don't have time for all that, I am going to be using my blow dryer, and there's nothing wrong with a little blow drying every now and then. And the diffuser is awesome because, as you guys probably already know, this is like made for curly hair. It helps it not blow all over the place and get all frizzy. It just helps you dry the hair in a nice uniform fashion. So I'm just gonna do that. So that's kind of just the first round of diffusing, just, you know, real plain and simple like you just saw it. But to get the most amount of volume out of your wigs, is, like I said, this is a very full, you know, very volume type of look. We're going to do the super volume version of diffusing, which is to actually flip your head over and diffuse from the opposite direction, and this kind of really helps fluff up the hair. And as you guys can see, I'm doing this up and down motion, just basically grabbing the hair and shoving it up into itself. And this is going to help the curls pop more, or kind of be more curly. If you do it the opposite way, you're kind of straightening the curls out, but putting the heat from the bottom up and even pushing the hair up like this helps the curls be more curly. So now this is what we're working with. It kind of looks like a big fluffy frizzy mess, but you can see that the hair is so much bigger and fluffy and curlier than when we first took it out of the box. So looking at the Zendaya picture, she has kind of some layers cut on this side part area right here, and a little bit on the other side too. Her hair is a little bit longer than this. Her hair comes down to about, you know, down here. This is more of like an everyday version of her super glamorous look, and she has a lot of wand curls going throughout her hair. Now obviously this hair is super curly and super pretty on its own. You do not need to wand curl it, but if you want to get that super polished look, you can do a few wand curls around, you know, just the top part, just around your face. So I think I am going to do that. So now that I've kind of cut some bangs, some kind of messy layers into this hair, I'm going to just take my curling wand that I've had heated up, and I'm just going to kind of, you know, zhuzh up the front part of it. I'm only doing this to mimic her look because she had a lot of wand curls going on, but honestly you really don't need to do this part because the hair is curly. I mean, it looks good just like this in my opinion, but if you want to give it more of a polished look, you can do this. Curl them using the very bottom of the curling wand, so the smallest curl. Just hold it there for a few seconds and let it go. So it gives you a much kind of bigger curl and more defined curl. And this just kind of gives you that red carpet look where it's not so messy and frizzy around your face, and it's a lot more put together. And you can stretch out the curls by kind of holding them out as they cool, and that'll help them not be so balled up. And then you can just separate those wand curls with your fingers. So now that we have that part done, we need to go in and make our part look natural, because right now it's not looking too natural. So this is what we're working with right now. You can barely see it, especially because I have on a brown stocking cap. A nude stocking cap would make the part more visible, but that's okay because we are going to go in with some concealer. So I just take my handy dandy wigging concealer brush and a little bit of cream concealer that matches my natural, you know, scalp color, and just take a very small amount. You don't want to cake up your wig with a whole bunch of cream makeup. So just take a small amount and apply that to your part to make it much more visible. And you could even apply it to your actual skin just to have that seamless line. And then you always need to blend it. So take a Q-tip and just really kind of feather that out and smooth it out. You don't want it to be too harsh. And get any product that may have gotten on the actual hair itself off. Just make sure you don't have concealer all over the hair. And now that looks so much better. So yeah, you guys, this is pretty much the finished look for my Zendaya AMA's big curly long hair inspired wig tutorial. I hope you guys like it and found it helpful. This is kind of a new look for me. I don't think I've ever had a look like this before, so it's gonna take a little bit of adjusting, but I honestly really like it. Let me know what you guys think about it down below. I hope you guys are looking forward to all the rest of the Wow African Wednesdays that we are going to be having here on this channel. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video, which will be on Friday, because I make new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I'm trying to do better about actually sticking to that schedule. Goals for 2015. Comment down below also what you want to see on the next Wow African Wednesday. I can do anything because they have everything. So whatever type of celebrity inspired hair or anything like that, just comment your request down below and I will try and link up with them and get that out there for you guys. But that's it. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.